This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Ron. Well, the great Jervis Johnson is gone from Games Workshop, and well, I'm very happy for him that he's going to have a wonderful retirement, I'm sure, and just amazed at 38 years of service, and you know, one of the old guard. I can't help but wonder what is the future of Blood Bowl and games like Necromunda that he had a hand in. These are specialty games that I think that he has kept alive as long as he was there. Blood Bowl, one of my favorite games of all time. A game that has endured so much. But when we start to think about specialty games, you know how quickly Games Workshop has left them. And I wonder, because he has been there for so long, and you know, Blood Bowl was one of his creations. Was he the one that was able to keep it alive there and always in the thoughts and development? You know, it's been through many incarnations, pretty much just like Necromunda, which of course I looked up at. You know, another game that he co-created, and over the years, those two games have been pretty a foundation of the specialty games. You take a look at how many games that were great, that we really liked, and they were just killed off, never got a second version or anything like that. You know, Battlefleet Gothic, you know, did it sell well? I don't know. You know, maybe not that well, but I think other things they've given a try to that didn't do as well. And Mordheim, how many people screamed for Mordheim, and that got one shot and was wiped from the face of the earth. You know, does it have a lot to do where we don't see it because of the old world? Well, Blood Bowl is still connected to the old world if you really think about it. I wonder what is going to happen to these two games now that he's no longer there. And I've been buying up stuff, and I suggest you do too. As much of the specialty stuff as I can for Blood Bowl, to make sure I have everything in case they decide to wipe it off the face of the earth, rebuild it. You know, somebody comes along and says, "Oh, well, I can do it better," and then ruins what I really feel is one of the most perfect games ever. A cult game that is absolutely, you have so much passion in, especially if you are a coach of a team. You know what it's like to have those leagues, and it's just one of the best games I've ever played, and it attaches me to my young adulthood. You know how much that game means to me. You know, being 20-something years old and having that come out, it was one of the first games my wife ever bought me. She bought that for me. She actually found it in Canada. It sold out quickly, and there was no internet back then. You know, when she had to go find it, but she called places and called until she was able to find one, and got me an edition, and I painted it up, and I still have that edition today. I believe it's the second or third edition. I can't remember which one, but I'll never part with it. So Blood Bowl and me and myself have a very special bond. All the leagues that I was in, how much fun on a Sunday during football season we'd watch football and play our league games. You know, losing players and things like that. Does this all get destroyed now that Jervis is gone? It's something that's very concerning to me and makes me wonder. You know, here's probably one of the most beloved games, and of course beloved creators who kept these two games really alive. Do we lose Necromunda? I mean, was it his fond farewell to have this latest edition, and then some of the Necromunda stuff come out, you know, to bring back the Underhive, and then, you know, go off into the sunset? could be when maybe GW wanted to wipe it out and make it go away. Was he there to stop these things from happening? Could be. And now that he's not there to protect one of his greatest creations, Blood Bowl, at least in my mind, and co-created creation in Necromunda, what's going to happen to it? Who's the next person that's going to protect it and protect some of these specialty games? It makes you wonder what we have going forward now that we lost probably the last of the old guard. Is it concerning? Sure is. But I'll tell you this much. If you're missing some teams and stuff like that and they're available, get them while you can. Because you never know what can happen. I'm not saying that it's the end of the world and the sky is going to cave in. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. And that's just me on a personal basis. I love Blood Bowl, and I have almost everything have it. But lately they've been coming out with things and I go, oh, I'll get it later, I'll get it later, I'll get it later. Now that's not the way I look at things. I'm running out and getting everything I can get my hands on to make sure I have it. Because if it goes away and we never see it again, or it gets remade and it becomes a train wreck, which I hope would never happen, at least I'll still have my old stuff to fall back on. And I think you should do the same if you have a passion for the game the way I do. I mean, I love this game. This game is one of my favorite games. I've said it 3 times in this video, if not more. And losing Jervis has, I have a feeling, is going to have a lasting effect. So let's hope that things get better. Let's stay positive. But boy, I'd really make sure that you have everything that you want for those couple of games, Necromunda and Blood Bowl. Just to make sure, you know, better to be safe than sorry. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. Let's pray that they keep Blood Bowl alive. We'll see you soon.